My name is Deborah Zanke, and I'm the owner of Message Communications. Well, I didn't start off my professional career in communications. I was a child welfare social worker, and the agency that I worked for created a communications public relations position, and they wanted to hire internally. And so I had the opportunity to make a leap from social work and still use my social work knowledge in a communications position with that agency. So I made the leap and went back to school in the evenings to study PR. I practiced public relations within the child welfare sphere for close to a decade, and it was at that point when I started to think about being in my own business and working from home. And fortunately, the agency that I was working for allowed me to go half-time so that I could have a bit of a safety net to start my own business. And so that's how I started off. The first year I worked half-time at my agency and then half-time with my business. And after that, I took it full-time, and it's been about 3 years now. When you're working on your own and at home, it's really important you have a routine. And so it's pretty standard. I'm at my desk at 8:30 every morning. I dress, don't work in my pajamas, as some people think if you're working at home you do. And most of my time is spent sitting at my computer and on the phone, talking with clients. I do a lot of writing work, so most of the time is at the computer. And then probably a couple times a week I'm at a client site, or I'm meeting with collaterals who are working on a particular project with me. Try to get into a position when you're looking for work, get into a position where there are other seasoned public relations professionals that are, you're working in a larger department or you're working in an agency, because it's so invaluable to have somebody with more experience available to you as you're starting to practice public relations. There were many times when, because I did work in positions where I was the sole communicator or PR person, there were many times when I really would have benefited from just being able to walk over to someone else's desk or talk to somebody who has more experience to work on a strategy or just ask small questions. And if you don't really work at making connections, whether it's through a professional association like the Public Relations Society, Canadian Public Relations Society, or IABC, or one of those organizations where you can make some connections with some other people that can act maybe as a bit of a mentor for you.